Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luki here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys the fastest way to level up in multiplayer. Now, this can also be related to the fastest way to level up your battle pass as well if you guys are interested in doing that. So as you guys know, there's only about 10 days of season 2 left in Modern Warfare, and if you guys aren't 155 yet, or if your battle pass isn't maxed out, then I'm going to be helping you guys to do that as fast as possible. So first tip I want to go ahead and talk about is doing trials. Now, trials is a very good way to get some quick, easy XP. As you guys can see, whenever you get 3 stars on a trial, you actually get 10,000 XP for it. So it's definitely worth considering doing. As you can see at the moment, I actually have 20 trial tokens, and I'm definitely going to be using these after I've made this video. As you can see, I'm level 150. I'm at level 136 at the moment, so I still have to do around about 20 levels in 10 days. It should be pretty easy, but definitely the best thing to do is go ahead and use your trial tokens, and also you can stick a double XP on as well, and it'll actually double your XP, so you can be getting about 20,000 XP every single, let's say, 2 minutes or so, because usually these courses and these trials don't really take too long. They take around 2 minutes or so to complete. So if you do have double XP tokens, then you can stick these on and you can get about 2,000 XP every single 2 or 5 minutes or so. So it is very easy to do, and I do recommend you guys doing it. Now, also another thing as well, if you guys didn't know, if you actually get to a level 155 on Modern Warfare, every single time you load up the game, you probably see it, but if you get to level 155, you do get a weapon variant. I'm not sure what weapon it is for because I haven't actually unlocked it yet, but it is for an assault rifle, and it's definitely worth getting, so I recommend you guys going ahead and doing your best to get to level 155 before Season 2 ends. And also the Battle Pass as well, why not try and level that as much up as possible so you can get some free rewards. I recommend you guys also playing the new game mode Candor Hideout. Now, Candor Hideout is a very small map, and therefore you can obviously get a lot of kills because it's a very small map. There's going to be a lot of encounters with enemies, and you can get a lot of kills, you can get a lot of UAVs, a lot of XP, and all of that kind of stuff. And also you can get a lot of score with the objective based game modes, hardcore and stuff like that. And headquarters is very good on this game mode because the map is so small, so it's going to be a lot of combat the whole entire game. They have also recently added a mosh pit playlist into the game mode. Now, I can't remember the name of it, I've completely forgotten, but basically in this game mode it is a 24/7 rotation of all of the smallest maps. So basically these maps include the new map Candor Hideout, there's Rust, there's Shipment, there's Shoot House, there's Hackney Yard, there's a few others as well, but I can't quite remember all of them. But basically every single small map on the game at the moment, it's all in a 24/7 playlist. So I do strongly advise you guys to go ahead and just simply playing that playlist. Now, a few little tips you can go ahead and do to boost your XP as much as possible as well is by going ahead and only using stuff like recon drone, UAV, and then maybe you can stick on some other high kill streak at the end. Now, as you guys know, on this game your streaks unfortunately don't loop, and if that was the case and if they did loop, then just like all the other Call of Duties, I would say the best way to level up is only by using a UAV. But unfortunately you can only get your streaks once per life on this game, which kind of sucks, so it does hold you back kind of on getting as much XP as possible, because on the old Call of Duties I used to only use UAVs, and obviously you can get a bunch of UAV assists, and this would level you up so much. So one thing I recommend you guys doing is using a recon drone and a UAV. With these recon drones and UAVs, you can actually go ahead and get assist points whenever your team gets a kill, so that is a very good way of racking up the XP. Now, something I have been doing, which is actually also very good, is using a UAV, recon drone, and then as your final streak, use something such as a VTOL or maybe Juggernaut or something like that. So you want to go ahead and put a recon drone on, a UAV on, and then as your final streak you want to go ahead and put on a streak that can get you a lot of kills. Now, there is also another tip I want to go ahead and share with you guys, and this is using Point Man. Point Man instead of making you need kills for your streaks, you actually need points. So let's say, for example, you capture a flag. That will actually count towards your streaks. Let's say, for example, you get UAV assists. This will also count to your streaks. So one thing that I found very, very good is simply using Point Man with a UAV. Now, the reason for this is because whenever you get a UAV assist, these points actually count towards your next kill streak. So you'll be getting kill streaks literally so easily. So I believe every single time you get UAV assist, you only get about 10 score. But if your teammates get about 10 kills whilst your UAV is up, that is 100 score towards your next streak. So let's say, for example, you have a VTOL. A VTOL is around about 700 to 800 score. So to get this, you would only need to get about 3 or 4 kills to get your UAV, and then once your UAV is in the sky, you can pick up a few other kills, and then also your teammates will be getting a bunch of assists, and you'll only really need about 5 kills or so to get your actual VTOL. And therefore, once you get your VTOL, obviously you're going to be getting your VTOL a lot of the time, and if you keep getting VTOLs, you're going to be getting a lot of kills, and obviously this is going to rack up the XP, because more kills, more XP, and all of that kind of stuff. So this is also going to help you win more games as well, because let's say, for example, you're playing Domination. If you're playing Domination and you do this tactic, whenever you win a game on Modern Warfare, if you guys didn't know, you actually get more match bonus XP. So whenever you win the game, you get like 2,000, but whenever you lose the game, you only get about 1,000. So every single time you do actually win a game, you do get more XP. That's something a lot of people don't know. So I do recommend you guys trying to actually play the objective and win the game. Now this links into why Point Man is actually really good, because with Point Man you'll be getting a lot more streaks than usual, and if you do get a VTOL, let's say for example the enemy is capturing the hard point, you can put your VTOL warship over the objective and then it will kill every single enemy on that, and they won't be able to come back onto the hard point until your VTOL is gone or they destroy it. So this is going to allow you to win a lot more games more often. This is the same with Domination as well and Headquarters. Let's say for example they are capturing a flag. If you put your VTOL on that flag, they aren't going to be able to capture it, or if you put your VTOL on the Headquarters, then they aren't going to be able to capture that as well. So definitely recommend you guys going ahead and doing that. Now back on to Trials. Trials is a very good method to go ahead and get XP. Now one of the trials that is actually really good is going to be Quad Race. So on the trials, there's actually an option where you can go ahead and do this thing called a quad race, and all you have to do is do a race on your quad bike, and you have to beat the timer, which is around about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I believe. I might be incorrect there, but you have to basically beat the timer, and if you do beat the timer, you get 10,000 XP. You can do this literally every single 5 minutes and get 10,000 XP every single time. It's so easy. It's probably the easiest one to get 5 stars out. There's also another one as well where you just have to go and kill a bunch of enemies. So I recommend you guys trying them all. There's also another one as well called Parkour Run. And literally, I recommend you guys just trying every single one of them. And if you find a good one that you're really good at, literally use all your tokens on it, keep on doing it over and over again, and you will go ahead and level up super fast. Now, I don't recommend you guys doing this too much, because I do recommend you guys saving at least 10 tokens maybe for when Season 3 comes out, because when Season 3 comes out, if you do this at the very beginning, when Season 3 comes out, then you will get a nice boost on XP, and you can level up really quickly by doing that when the new season comes out. So you can do a little bit now, but I don't recommend you guys doing it until all of your tokens are completely ran out, because it's actually very helpful to save your tokens for the next season. So once again, I do recommend you guys actually saving some of your tokens for the next season, but then again, you do want to go ahead and do this now if you guys are struggling to go ahead and level up really quickly. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and do these tips I have shared with you guys in today's video. If you guys do have any more tips as well, make sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below, because a lot of people are probably wondering some more tips, and if you have a secret tip and you could possibly help out a lot of people, so I recommend you guys just sharing your tips down below in the comment section, and you can obviously help out a lot of people with your tips. So if you do have any secret tips, sharing them with everyone would be very appreciated. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.